Welcome to Abundance Recoded. Today we start with a transmission from Sapphire. Hello, once again. Glad to have you back. Glad that you're listening, remembering, opening, flowing with your truth once again. Today we want to talk about an important shift that needs to be made in your reality so that life can become the sweetness it's meant to be. And this is about delaying living. And you might think that you're living just by breathing, just by moving your body, by blinking and eating and going to work and paying the bills, but that is not living. Sure, the expression of life through your body is part of it, but most of that, except for eating and drinking, is done without you having to think 1 second about it. We're talking about the expression of life through you, the expression of your soul in a human body living a human life. You have been taught from a very young age that you have to wait to live. You have to wait for the money, the partner, the success, the doing or the strategy or the goal or the proving your value, needing permission, all of these things that taught you to put life on hold, where you're waiting to travel, where you're waiting to do your soul's purpose or the thing that makes you light up like nobody's business. All the things that you have put on hold because you believe that you need to get something before you can live it. Your soul did not come here to wait. Your soul did not come here to delay, pine, worry, stay stuck with, hoping. It came here to move through you as an experience of life. Life happens in every moment through your breath, true. But your soul has something to express through you that only you know, that no one else can do like you. Yes, similarities, but still not you. You are a unique puzzle piece. There is no one else like you. No one else can express life like you. No one can move with life like you. But because of the world you live in, you're constantly told to wait. You can enjoy your money when you retire. You can sleep more when you retire. You can travel when you retire. You can have more peace or more play once you have the money or the job or the partner or the success. Like, whose expectations of life are you living up to? They're not your soul's. They're based on some story that you were told probably multiple times when you were a kid, teenage years, and even adult years, by society, TV, parents, religion, culture, that you couldn't live the life you came here to live. That had to go on the back burner and you had to wait for the time to be right, for you to have the money, the security, the partner, the love, before you can have that. But that is not your soul's desire. That is why many of you feel this deep, unfulfilled, or even maybe you would even know what it is. It's just this deep knowing that something's wrong, that you're missing something or you're missing out on something. You are, but no one else has what it is. You are missing out on expressing the life that your soul came here to live every day. Life does not wait. Life happens in every moment. But you are not giving yourself permission to live it in every moment. I'll give myself time to do that thing I really want to do when I get XYZ. That's not living. That is waiting to live. And some of you will say this life is too short. Well, it's too short because you aren't allowing yourself to live the experience you came here to live. And then you get into this idea that you're running out of time. When is it going to come? Oh my God, I'm this age and it still isn't happening. It's not happening because you're choosing to delay living. And nobody needs to give you permission to do that. You do not have to prove your value. You do not have to make anybody else feel comfortable with it. You just need to choose to live in every moment. Humans make life so complicated. You have to do this and this and this and this and this and this, and it just goes on and on and on. And where is there time to actually live? Usually there's not. The day runs out, your to-do list isn't done, and you're tired. What if all that exhaustion and tiredness is just because you are carrying this soul expression and just delaying it? And as we move through this shift in evolutionary energy in the year 226, it gets heavier and heavier to push this part of yourself down, to ignore it, to ignore its desires, to express itself. And that makes you more tired. It takes more energy to suppress what wants to move through you. It's like imagining a seed that you planted in the ground. You water it, you maybe fertilize it, and the sun does its job. And soon that seed sprouts. And soon that sprout pushes up through the ground and creates this beautiful plant. So many of you are trying to hold that soul expression, which is the seed in that first sprouting, below the ground. No, I can't do it. It's not, I don't have time for that. What if it's too big? What if I have to take a risk? What if it's uncomfortable? What if I don't fit in? What if I say something stupid or sound dumb? And those are all just judgments from the human mind. They are not who you are. Your soul does not judge you, ever. It doesn't mean that it doesn't sometimes have tough love. That's a different story when you are spinning in circles and not doing the thing that it's been nudging you to do. It may nudge a little harder, but it's never from a place of being mean. That is not who you are. You are not your thoughts. I want you to think about something else, just really quick, before we go back to the seed. If you are your thoughts, then who's observing them? You cannot be the observer of your thoughts and be the creator of them at the same time. That's like saying that you are the projector and the movie screen at the same time. It's not possible. But back to that seed. This energy of this year is about cultivating that seed that you've been working on potentially for years, decades. And like wanting it to sprout and grow into this beautiful plant, all these desires, the fulfillment, the love. But like trying to keep it underground until you have time for it. You'll never have time for it. No one's going to give you permission for when it's time. I'm going to tell you right now, the time is now. Let the freaking thing grow. Let yourself be seen in that energy. And at first, just seen for yourself. So many of you are waiting for people to see you, that someone's going to ride up on a white horse and give you this thing so that your life is merry and gleeful and rainbows and unicorns. But really it starts with you being able to see yourself, your true self, your authentic self, and who you are, and what that version of you wants to express in life. When you can look in the mirror and smile and see that beauty that's inside of you, then all of the magic and the opportunities and everything comes, because you recognize that the opportunity is you. That your soul and the expression of it is your opportunity. And then you magnetize matching opportunities to that expression. You gotta let the seed grow. Let it show its leaves, uncurl its flowers. Attract the bees in, which is an idea of magnetism. The plant does not wait to live. There is a timing to it, but it does not wait. And while a lot of your worlds will tell you you have to wait, we're asking you to say, no more, I'm not doing that. I know I'm supposed to be living in every moment, having joy in every moment in some semblance. And joy can be as simple as just having a smile on your face. You do not need a reason to have a smile on your face. You can smile just for the hell of it. You should try it sometime. It's super soothing to your nervous system. It brings you into that deep groundness that you are. But that's an example of where you've been taught that in order to smile, you have to have a reason to. What if just being alive is enough reason to? Or that the sun is shining, or that you saw a bee, or whatever it is. Your soul wants one thing from you right now, and that is for you to stop waiting and to allow whatever needs to be expressed through you or wants to be expressed through you, based on your soul's design and purpose, to actually do the thing. Stop waiting. Stop writing it down and putting it off till later. Later will never come. You have to make it a priority. The life that you want is already here within you. It's not your job to go out into the world and find it. You're just supposed to follow the nudges that you get from your soul. Do you think your soul is going to send you on a wild goose chase? Hopefully you said no. It's the human that does that. Overthinks it, overcomplicates it, overanalyzes it, talks themselves out of it. That's all the human. The soul's not doing that. The soul is on the other side, just telling you to go do it, go do it. So, as Tami records this, it's Friday. The weekend. For many of you, we understand some of you, this isn't the weekend, and that's okay. Wherever you get a time off, a day, somewhere. You have to make time to express what your soul wants to. And stop waiting to live. When you live from that place of allowing life to express through you every day, in whatever way it wants, then life starts to become what you want it to. The joy, the fun, the money, the partner, the love, the success. Because it was never about anything outside of yourself. It was always about you curating your design, what you came here for, and moving as your soul desires to. Everything that you want is on the other side of giving yourself permission to live now, not someday in the future, when you have whatever it is you think you need in order to feel safe to live at the level you desire. Those are all human-made stories. And the thing with stories is they can change and you can have your own one. Including when I live and express myself every day, money flows with ease. I just receive money. Every time I express myself, money just comes in. I don't have to do anything for it. I don't have to worry about where it comes from or how it comes from. It just is. How do you actually want to live? Let's talk about how you imagine that life when you have all the things that you want. Why can't you have that now? If you can imagine it, it's already here in this now moment. How can you choose today to move with something that wants to be expressed through you? Now, we want to say some of you have resisted this for so long that you don't necessarily even hear or sense what it is your soul wants to express. And that's not that your soul gave up on you, but it got tired. It's like, I'm not going to keep giving you the same thing if you're not going to go do it. But it doesn't mean that it won't start again. But in order for that to happen, you have to first start asking your soul what wants to express through me. And then whatever you get, without overthinking it, telling you it's too small, too big, or that's all you want me to do, just do it instead of trying to belittle it. And sometimes it's not something to do. It's simple as rest, go play, go have fun. And go doing it knowing that that's what you're supposed to do. You do not need permission from anybody to live the life that Source and your soul gave you before you were born. And really, the issue is you need to give yourself permission to do it. Once you've given yourself permission to do it, no one else's permission is needed. You have so much potential in you that's waiting to be born and expressed. And life will be far better than what you can even imagine. But it comes with you choosing to live now. Not someday when you have something that you think will make you safe or make it better. And we understand how your society teaches you that. But I'll be honest, right now, has it worked? Has it given you what you actually want? The life that you know that you're meant to live, that you can see in your mind? Usually the answer is no. And it's because, one, you think that you need to do something to get that thing. Like an outside thing, meaning like what society's taught you. Or you're just waiting for the right time to do it. Or waiting for a sign to do it. Or waiting to know that it's safe to move there. This is your sign right now. You want a sign? This is the sign. Go freaking do it. Live as though it already exists. And all you have to do is follow the nudges, the desires of your soul to express in whatever way that looks. And somehow, some way, that dream life will manifest for you. While we want you to really be in this, we would like to talk about manifesting. Because manifesting has become about doing and waiting. When I manifest this, I will do this, or I'll be happy. When I manifest this, I'll feel safe. When I manifest this, I'll be loved. When I manifest this, I can have joy. When I manifest this, I can travel. When I manifest this, I can do my soul's purpose. When I manifest this, I will be able to be the artist freely without having to worry about money. And by creating that story, which is not at all how manifesting works, it's just another version of waiting. I'll wait until the economy's better. I'll wait until Wall Street's better. I'll wait until disclosure happens, or I'll wait until all these things. And all you're doing is postponing the life that you were meant to live based on something you need to have happen outside yourself. That's what your soul doesn't, not that it doesn't care about those things, but it doesn't live from that perspective. It does not see any limitations outside of itself. It knows that you have everything that you need in order to have that fully expressed life and all the things that you want with it, regardless of what happens outside yourself. That does not matter one iota. The human loves story, and it loves the drama of the story and the mystery of the story and wanting to get involved in that. And that's great, and that could be part of your soul's expression to like that stuff. But it's not dependent on anything outside yourself on what the result of that is. It moves anyways. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing outside of you. Just move with energy. If you feel like painting, go do that. Don't go, oh, I have to wait till the weekend or wait until I do the chores. Like, go do it. The more you can just, oh, that's what wants to be done, go do that, the easier this becomes. Now, we understand some of you have things that have to be taken care of, like kids, or maybe you're taking care of your elderly parents or a spouse. We understand that those things are important and that you should still do them. But you still have to make time for yourself, time to express, and it doesn't have to take that long. What if you got an idea to draw something and it took you 10 minutes to draw it? And through that drawing, your life gets expressed. The world is changing. It's moving. It's evolving. The earth is evolving. Humans are evolving. The animals are evolving. And part of this evolution is remembering how to live and express as a soul, to stop waiting for something in the future. That's based on the old system of how you have to earn those things and wait to live. The new system, coming back online to align and live by your soul's design, is the new way. And that means that you have to start expressing your soul a priority. And if you can't do that, just allow yourself to live every day full out, regardless of what your money situation looks like, what your health looks like, what your family life looks like, what the economy looks like. Doesn't matter. None of those things have to affect how much you allow yourself to live in the moment. Joy is free. Happiness is free. Freedom is free. Peace is free. Running outside is free. Listening to the birds is free. Going for a walk is free. The point is there's things every day that you can do that don't cost you anything, but give you so much. If you only allowed yourself to experience it instead of trying to chase the next dollar. The money comes when you start to live with the expression. When you choose to live now, all the resources start to appear. because you're expressing life as you were designed to by your soul. We know that might sound super easy, but really that is it. And we're not saying that there still won't be problems, bumps in the road, but because you're moving in the energy of living, those problems get easier to solve, or they don't take as long to solve because you're just moving with the expression. And the moving and choosing to live, solutions to the problems come easier. Your soul knows how to fix those things or how to move past them. And they come through nudges or ideas while you are just choosing to live life. So this weekend, 2 days you get, right? We understand that sometimes getting you all to see this while you're in your work week is harder, but no, eventually your soul is going to push you to do that. Just because you're working for a day does not mean you have 10 minutes where you can't just allow yourself to have joy or happiness or peace for a moment. Choose to live this weekend. Put living first. Chores are not living. The dishes will be there the next day. It's not that big a deal. You did not come here for all the doing. You came here to live the experience of a fully embodied soul who just likes to express itself in the way it was designed. And then life gets easier and things just start to happen. Because you're moving in the energy of money, in the energy of love, freedom, peace. That is what we ask of you today. Go play, go have some fun, and we'll talk later. Bye for now.